So I posted a picture on the channel the other day of this Camaro. I had this for about 15 years, give or take. Maybe, I know at least over 12. So this is a 93 Z28. It's a very clean car. The LT1 had water down in it, and it kind of busted the engine, and then the engine got pulled out, and then it got put on the back burner. Loaded it up on the car trailer at the time with a backhoe, took some damage in the front because I missed pushing on the tire to scoot it on over. You know the stories. But let's just go around the car and I'll show you what needs to be done to it if we do anything to it, if I don't just let it sit for another 10 years or, you know, trade it off, who knows. I got a 4th gen and I was going to use this car for some interior parts and stuff, you know, the Firebird. But this car is still extremely in nice shape. It's very well took care of. And this has got the 93 computer in it, so I think it's a 1 year only computer, and it had that $700 R4 instead of the 460E behind it, because GM was doing weird things when this generation came out. I do like these front ends better than the catfish style, because you can get a smooth, or build you one, a smooth valance type setup right here that a cover will go on, and it really makes that front end look extremely aerodynamic. It has the Z28 grill in it. The car is still extremely rust free underneath. You can see, and that's probably from all the oil that this car used to kind of leak. This is the back end of the car. It's had a Flowmaster exhaust on it. Sounded extremely good. It's still underneath of it. Does have a posi track unit in it, if I remember right, 373. This dent happened with the backhoe too. I went to hit the tire with the boom, and the cylinder of the backhoe touched here. This door opens up good too. All electronics, last time I did have a battery in this car years ago, worked. It has no mice damage or anything like that, which is lucky. And you can see rust free underneath. Body lines all line up good. This fender is damaged. Probably could repair it. This bracket is bent. Here, this is the nudge. I tried to, it was late that night, and I was young, years ago. Could have been drunk. Who knows? But somehow the backhoe bucket hit here, and instead of the tire, I might have been at an angle. And yeah, I just can't run a backhoe good, kind of. But we could put a new front nose piece on it. We can stitch it some back together and just repair it. I repaired worse than this. It actually ain't as bad as it looks. It's pretty bad, but it's fixable, you know, OEM parts. The hood is faded, but still in perfect working order. I like the cow hoods on these, or the teardrops, but the smooth hoods, you know, they grow on me. I like a bigger spoiler than these 93s had, but the Z28 spoiler is fine too. If I keep it, and we do build it on the channel, you want to see a LT1 or a LS, or another small box Chevy. We took one of these 4th gens. If you're new to the channel, you should check out the Trans Am playlist. We put a small box Chevy in a factory LT1 car using the LT1 motor mounts. Everything bolted right up. Did have to notch under the windshield wiper for the distributor a little bit, but that car's on the channel. Check it out. This would be easy pull. I could show you guys how to use a stud gun or a hammer and dolly it. Well, you ain't getting back in now. I ain't plastic. Maybe inside we could, and you know, fix this dent. maybe fix that bumper there. This is the LS swap rollback, if you knew. But the car is non-T-top. That's the reason the floorboards are still good. We do got a 4th gen Firebird that the same color now, that we probably LS swap. We will see. But the car, take a look at that stance. You see it? Let's tilt the phone just a little so you can see. Looks really good. Floppy second Chevelle hasn't had anything done to it, so no update on that. The other Chevelle down there, we ain't did nothing to that. The Subaru, nothing for that yet. We do got the engine, need to put it on the engine stand. S10, using for parts. I was going to build it, but you know, it's more of a parts truck. Perfect bed, we can store that up for another S10. CJ7 rim, need to take that down to the Field of Dreams and put it with the Fairlane, because the other 2 rims is on the wheel of the Fairlane, and if I don't take the other 2 CJ7 rims and set them inside the Fairlane, we won't know what happened to them. We'll be like just 2 rims, and the rims disappear around here because there's so many projects. It's hard to keep track. Mustang back burner project. One day we will get to it. One day. Tons more. The LS swap rollback we built on the channel. That's what this car is on. The other rollback is over on the other side. C1500 parts truck. I am pretty well gutting for everything in the world for the Suburban. And you can see from this angle, we got more cars around back, frontwards. We even got some boats. There's tons of projects. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just rambling on. You wanted longer videos, and that's what you're getting. The Avalanche, you've seen it many days on the channel. This is the 3rd gen Camaro. We are painting it, and hid away in the corner, you can see it, it's the 2nd gen that we're doing a 70s conversion on. You know, with the tail panels and stuff. It's coming soon as this car gets done. We actually set the hood on it. It needs blocked down and then painted. Hood fits really good. Car looks extremely good. Take a look at that. That's going to be a pretty 3rd gen, especially be painted on a budget and built on a budget. Budget LS swap and a budget paint job. You can't ask for more. Then we got the C10. We need to start on. You seen it. We put a 454 in it many years ago. 700 R4 transmission. New to the channel, go back. Just search on my channel for these videos. You know, 70 some model C10 454. It'll pop up. Tons of content on them. Ford Torino. We need to work on the Fairlane. The Ranger that you seen in last year's videos. It got a fuel well, so it's back on the highway. There's so many vehicles, I can't keep track of them. Let's see, the other white Trans Am, you seen here, factory LT1 car, needs worked on. Transmission needs put back in here, I think. Just, you know, car, the 3rd gen, the other 3rd gen, needs worked on. I am shaving a set of door handles. That video will be coming soon for a video on how I do this. And, it's for my buddy's S10. I shaved not too long ago a set of doors for a Nissan hardbody. It's the same process. S10's a little bit easier because of the body, way it goes. It should be pretty good after this coating. You know, I've been leveling with a paint stick, and then I bring out a good straight block with 80 and make sure. Right now we're just shaping. That's making sure we ain't got no low spots, and then we do one final coat over the whole thing, and then we block it down again. It's a lot of blocking what goes in this stuff. That is not going on that car. That is, yeah, another project. That's the Camaro. We need to finish it up. We got it looking pretty good. It won't take long. We got tons of new parts for it, new front end parts. We need to sand this trunk and get it in primer. Need to finish the wheel in. I had a person ask me on a video not too long ago how I did the tail panel, and I just cut it smooth and welded it in place. I done shaved that one and put fiberglass on it. I done coated the wheels so they ain't gonna rust, but you can see how I did it. I just welded it in solid. You know, once you get your bump on, ain't nobody gonna notice. I really wish we did 4 quarters on this to put a small back window in it, but is what it is. The big back window is just as pretty. Maybe I get some people second guessing it. Like, is that really a clone? I wish you guys will always know it when you see it, because that big back window. And this is the 4th Gen Firebird I was telling you about. Pretty solid little car. It does has a little bit of rust on this passenger front floorboard from somebody jacking it up. And it went through the floorboard. It's probably broke the welds loose. We probably can hammer that and weld that back in a future video. Got tons of WS6 parts that we can put on this. And it's a 5-speed. So we can convert the bell housing over and made it to a LS. It seems like a fun build to me. I just want to show you this other car. I need to move some more cars out here, but I want to do some more backhoe work. You can see why I've been using the little backhoe. And then I need to get back up in here, clear all this out. We do got a big flat up here. So if you're new, get subscribed. If you're a returning subscriber, thanks for watching. Like, comment, enjoy hearing from everybody, and let me know what project you look forward to seeing.